So my favorite memory of you, Curtis, would be when we were running in the morning. One day you tripped over something and tumbled twice, got back on your feet again and started running as if nothing ever happened. That was pretty funny.
One of my favorite memories of you, Papa, is when we all went to Costco and we were getting samples from everywhere, and there was a table with all these different salsas on it, and you grabbed a salsa and then I went to go grab one, and I started to grab it and then I changed my mind to a different one, but the lady was really rude and she was like, you have to eat the first one because you already touched it. And so I was kind of sad and embarrassed, especially because I was kind of young. And then you stepped up and you like grabbed another one. You're like, oh well, I touched it, so I guess I have to eat it now. And I thought that was a good example of how you're kind of a shnee, but also you always defend your family members, and that made me really happy that day.
One memory I have of Papa is that he takes us to the movies and gets chocolate and popcorn, and he takes us to a lot of movies to see the Avengers or the Justice League or any other superhero movie. So yeah.
So my favorite memory of Papa is when we went camping to the father and son camp out, and Honey and we got to eat our sandwiches and we saw a shooting star.
Hey Papa, so I would just like to say first off that every moment with you is a memory to be treasured just because of your new breedness and your open heart and your kind soul. Yeah. And so it was really hard for me to pick a favorite memory of you, but this is probably one of mine. And so this is it. When I was in 6th grade and I was failing math class because, well, I don't know why, but I was really scared that I was gonna get in trouble and everyone was gonna hate me because like I was so stupid. And so I started acting up and I ran away. And then you chased after me and you just cradled me in your arms and you talked to me, and then you just walked with me barefoot in the park. So you're probably looking really crazy, but I just love how we can count on you, and we need you because you're so loving and you have a pure heart of gold.
And what I like about you, Curtis, is how you are a servant leader. You lead us by serving us and setting an example for us. And also how you have nothing to lose, no fear of looking bad, looking ugly, or looking just not cool, but you're not afraid of that.
What I like about you, Daddy, is that you're so kind and selfless, and you always put other people's needs above yours. And also that you care so much about your family, and I can tell that spending time with us is genuinely your favorite thing to do, probably because you don't have any other friends, but that's okay. And I also love your missionary efforts and how you're so excited to share the gospel with everyone. I also think you're pretty funny, I guess, sometimes. And you're also really smart, and the way that you rose above your situation in life and became a doctor is really inspiring to me. And yeah, there's lots more things, but those are a couple of those things I like about you.
Okay, so what I really like about Papa is when I call him after work, when he's still at work, he can say the most neuroniest things ever that make me laugh, and sometimes he's just really weird, and it's like we have really good conversations. But he can say really weird things. But I still love Papa, even though he's a good dad, I guess, and we love him. Yeah.
And then my favorite thing about Papa is his sense of humor.
I really don't know what I love the most about you because I really love everything about you. But I would probably say how you're always trying to be so Christ-like in everything you do, and how you have such a strong testimony, and you try to take Christ's light and spread it everywhere in everything you do to everyone you know or see. And like another thing is probably your goofiness and how you like break out into song in public places and start talking with a weird accent. And just how you're so loving and how you're an amazing father, and you're just so perfect in a loving sense to everyone, how you're always serving us. So yeah.
So I know that we belong to the true church and that Jesus died for us. Jesus died so that we can be resurrected and live forever, and the families can be forever. Families can be together forever.
I know that Heavenly Father lives and He loves us, and that Jesus loves us also. I know that Jesus atoned for us so that we don't ever have to suffer from anything physical or mental or spiritual. I know that this church is true, and that Joseph Smith was able to restore it through the power of God. And I know that by living the principles of the gospel, we can have happier lives and end up in the celestial kingdom. And say things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Okay, so my testimony, I guess, is I'm really grateful for the apostles and all their amazing talks and their quotes that's helped us every day in our lives. And I'm really grateful for the prophet and that he's done everything he can, even though he's getting old. And that we're thankful that Thomas Monson is the best prophet in our day. And I'm just really grateful for the scriptures, and I'm really grateful for being able to pray and that the Lord will be able to listen to us. And I'm just really grateful for our family, Honey, Daddy, Yuki, me, Isaiah, Lindsay, and that we're here today in the 21st century. And I'm really grateful for being able to feel like the Spirit every day in our lives, and we're grateful that there's a church today and to help us get through most of our bad days and to get through life. In the name of Christ, amen.
And my testimony is that I know that the church is true, and that the Book of Mormon is true, and that Joseph Smith was a true prophet.
I know that I don't have a strong testimony yet, but it is growing, and that if there is a true church of God, I know that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the true church. I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.